Okay, welcome back everyone. This video is going to cover how to do a Pearson correlation in IBM SPSS statistics. Now, there were two videos previous to this one, and first we cover how to actually check your scale reliability on the variable. So remember we had 9 questions, and video 1 covers how to actually check the reliability of your survey or your Likert type survey measurement scale. And then the second video cover how to take these similar 9 questions and form them into one variable, which is employee satisfaction. And then we also transform the questions that measure work satisfaction, and then we combine them here using the compute variable function. So this third video is going to build on that, and we're going to actually run a Pearson correlation in IBM SPSS. Now, what is a Pearson correlation exactly? Well, this is the analysis that we run to see if there is a relationship between two variables. And we have to determine if there's a relationship between two variables before we begin to run a regression analysis. So let's go ahead and run a Pearson correlation on employee satisfaction and work satisfaction. And let's go ahead and do that now. So we're going to click on Analyze and then go to Correlate and Bivariate. And as you can see here, we have our variables here. Now, remember, these are the questions that measured employee satisfaction, and these are the questions that measured work satisfaction. And we transform those into these variables. So here are the variables that we're going to use to see if they correlate. So we highlight them and select your arrow and put them in the variable section on the in the right-hand side of this box. Okay, now make sure you have Pearson selected. We're not going to worry about these in this video. I'll make other videos on how and when to use these particular correlation coefficients. Make sure you have two-tail selected because we want to see if it's going to be a positive or a negative correlation. And negative doesn't mean bad. It just means that for one of these will cause a decrease in the other. So you want to have two tail. You only use one tail if your question is, I believe it to be better, and you already know your baseline and you just want to see if it's improving. So two tail will let you know if it's to the left of the mean or to the right of the mean. And make sure that you have flag significant correlations selected. And that's going to come important here when you see the next screen. And then go ahead and click OK. All right, and now we have our Pearson correlation. So as you can see here, a 1 means that there is a complete correlation. It is linear, and the reason why we have that is because right here we have employee satisfaction and employee satisfaction here. So that's why that Pearson correlation is a absolute 1. So that's why that's there. However, when we move to the right, we have a 0.638. You see that there? Well, that means that this is a positive correlation between employee satisfaction and work satisfaction. And you see we have a significant two-tailed t-test at 0.000. Well, earlier when I said make sure you check flag significant correlations, you see you have your 2 asterisks here. When you read below, it lets you know that the correlation is significant at a 0.01 level, which is great. We look for things to be at a 95% confidence interval. Therefore, anything below 0.05 is considered significant. So this output lets us know that employee satisfaction and work satisfaction has a significant relationship with each other, and it's positive. So we know that as we look at employee satisfaction and as we look at work satisfaction, we know that a 0.638 lets us know that there is a significant correlation between the two. And now we can move forward with doing our regression analysis to ensure and actually investigate exactly how much of the variance of our dependent variable work satisfaction is influenced by employee satisfaction. So I hope you learned a little bit from this video. I know it was short and straight to the point, but it's just to give you the quick directions and instructions on how to run a Pearson correlation using IBM SPSS statistics.